keep it 100, like boarded in the streets, but especially when recorded.
I had just woke up. So I had just woke up and I was like, okay, I want to do something, like, I'm tired of being sad. I want to barbecue. It's holiday. Like, come on, let's do stuff. Let's start drinking and stuff. And I remember I was like grilling. I was prepping food. I was doing a lot. And what's it called? I remember getting a phone call from his so-called best friend, Kiara. Well, she was his best friend. And I knew her too. We actually, fake knew each other before I knew they knew each other. And she called me and she was crying. And I'm like, why are you crying? Why are you crying? What's wrong? She was like, I don't know how to tell you this. She was like, I'm so sorry, Tati. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. And I'm like, what? Like, spit it the fuck out.
Yeah.
She was like, Khalil in the hospital. He's dying. Like, he's dying. He's been shot.
Damn.
I didn't know what to do. Like, I couldn't even leave because if I left, I was going to get in trouble for violating. I had to call in. And I remember I was on hold with the fucking sheriffs for maybe 6 hours after I got the phone call.
Yeah.
And everybody it's like at that moment when I answered her phone call, everybody else's phone calls started coming through. And they was just like, Tati, like, where are you? They were like, are you okay? Like, where are you? Where are you? And I was just like, I can't leave. Like, I can't get to the hospital. And he was with his girlfriend at the time. And so she was at the hospital. And so I just remember, like, I was calling her and I was calling, everybody, because I'm just like, I got to get to the hospital. Like, I got to get there. I can't get there. I got to wait for approval. Tell me. His mom was calling me. She was like mad at me. And it was like, I don't know why, but she was just mad at me and she was crying and his sister was on the phone and she was trying to console me.
Yeah.
And I was just like, I was distraught because I'm like, y'all are lying. Like, dying? Like, out of everything, he's dying? And so I remember they finally let me leave to go to the hospital, but I was late. He was already gone. And they wouldn't let me back there to see him. They had said that his mom already identified him over the phone so that I didn't need to come in. Like, I didn't need to see him.
Yeah.
And I remember just being like, oh my gosh, I didn't know how to feel. I was trying to make myself laugh. I was so intoxicated that it was like my head was hurting, but it helped because I was giving myself a headache from crying so much. And so I just remember that shit. Like, I never, like, when I tell you, I never got to say nothing to him. Like, I never got to talk to him. I never got to tell him how I felt. I never got to hear him, like, at least try to apologize or nothing. Like, we never got to talk about anything up until the point that, we went our separate ways. And I just remember, when I came back home.
Yeah.
The next day, I remember coming home the next day. I didn't want to eat. I had to send my kids to my grandmother's house because I couldn't really get up and take care of them. Like, I just couldn't do it. And I remember I got a text message from Butta's mom. Actually, I got one from her. I got one from his friend Kiara. And then I got one from Butta, and it was all of the same screenshot. And the screenshot was basically like a 3-paragraph text message from Khalil to me. Well, from Trigga to me. And in the text message, he just reads, it reads, actually, can I find it? Yeah, let me get it.
So when exactly did he text you this?
He sent it to me. He sent it to me. He died on the 30th. He sent it to me on the 23rd.
Okay, but his number was blocked, right? That's why
His
the
number
text
was
didn't go through.
blocked, so the number could
Okay.
not get to me. So I actually
Mm,
had all of those 3 people that sent it to me. Was all of them were blocked. Like everybody was fucking blocked. Like everybody was blocked. And so when I unblocked them, so how she called me was off of TikTok. She called me
okay.
off of TikTok, and I just remember I unblocked everybody, and after that, that's when everybody started calling me or whatever. And so, yeah, I just remember like I was just really sad about it because it was just like, damn, like, what do I do? Like I can't
Yeah.
even get to him. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And so, what's it called? I'm trying to see if I can find it. I don't think I can. It's in my other folder. I got it saved in like my Google Drive. But anyway, the message was basically him sending me a long paragraph, basically just stating like, I truly apologize for
Wow.
everything that I put you through. I truly am sorry.
Wow.
He says, for hurting you and for just treating you the way that I did. It took me a while to really realize, that you really been everything for me. Like you really was trying to learn me and study me to be my person, and I fucked it all up. And he was just, how he couldn't eat, how he couldn't sleep, how a lot of his actions, he was just doing stuff to keep his mind off of the fact that, me and him was going through what we was going through. He even explains how, like, the shit, like you say, the whole no contact order, how, like, he never wanted it to go to that extent. He was just mad. And by the time he realized what he did, it was too late. You know what I mean? Like, the voicemail was already sent.
Damn.
And so
That's so
for
much mixed emotions for you right now, eh? Like,
it's for me in that moment, oh my gosh, I think I cursed out every last one of them that sent me the screenshot because I was just like, I don't want to see this shit. Like, and what's crazy is Butter Mama actually didn't even want to show me. Like, she was like, I don't want to send this to you, but I don't want to keep it a secret either. And so when she sent it to
you
me,
deserve to know at the end of the day, though.
yeah.
Yeah,
And so it just really hurt. Like I
for
say,
sure.
we never got to talk about it. We never got no reconciliation or none of that between us. And so with him passing away, it really it changed my entire life
For
because
sure.
I went from knowing nothing but him to like, oh, now he's gone off of the face of this fucking earth. Like,
For
I
sure.
don't even have the option to,
For sure.
try to
Yeah.
fight what we got going on or, tell him like, hey, go tell these people you was out your
Yeah.
right fucking mind. You know what I mean? Like none
Yeah,
of that.
yeah, yeah. It's
And
done.
then
Yeah.
on top of that, it hurt worse because he didn't get to my kids didn't even get to see him. For that whole
Mm.
month and a half, he did not see the kids. Like he didn't
Mm.
see them, he didn't get to speak to them, he couldn't say hello, he couldn't do none of that because there was no way of us reaching out to him
Mm.
without it being like, oh, well, y'all tried to contact him or whatever the case. You know what I mean?
No, for sure, for sure.
So in that moment, when May 30th of 2022 was the day, not only did I lose my baby father, but like that part of my life just died.